Hey, this is Nenad from Liquid Hour DNA. Yo, this is Nenad from Liquid Hour DMB, and you're tuning.
And I know this feels so true. I just want to leave it some.
Probably hear me now, yeah? That was weird. Yeah, OBS is weird. I think you have to hear me now, probably. Because I can see, like, the input monitoring and stuff. I should probably, like, test it before. Can y'all hear me now? Mom? Mom, are you there? Dude, what if my mom was in chat? Okay, sweet. I appreciate it, dude. Anyways, what up, homies? Now I feel bad for the homie at the top. He's like, bro, what agent are you using? And I was like telling him this whole time, and he asked again aggressively. He asked again aggressively, and I was like, oh, bro, you know, I've been using, and I said the same thing I said before, and now I'm like, oh, that's why he couldn't hear me at all. It's actually hilarious, dude. I feel bad now. But homie at the top who asked what agents I'm using, off the rip, I'm using both Codex and Claude today. I typically just use one per day, but I've been doing both today because I kind of been bouncing around just on this account page. Well, actually, earlier on stream, I was working on feature gating, or getting the API. I did a lot of stuff today, actually. So I deployed the API to Railway, both in staging and production. And so I can basically test my app in dev mode, which is dope. And then I finished the billing, which I'm not doing billing on this particular thing, it's just setting it up for other people to use in the future when I give this boilerplate to people. And then I set up feature gating to where there's different tiers inside of, you know, the billing structure. And so if you're only on like a free plan, you'll only be able to see dashboard. If you're on a starter plan, you'll only be able to see like 2 of these items. These are just kind of placeholders, but it's like different things that I'm gonna build as time goes on. So I'm currently on Pro right now, just because that's what I use to test. I'm currently on Pro. So if I go to CLI, this is like a scale. It's like the scale tier. It's just what I chose to use. So CLI is not included in Pro, and it's like upgrade to scale. And if I click on this right now, it would go to the Stripe. Well, it'll check out for Pro. It'll probably fail because I have to disable my VPN, but don't worry about it. But if it is enabled, then I can go to API and see those. And so that feature gating feature is extensible throughout the whole app. And so we'll be able to add that to the API. We'll be able to add that to the MCP. So if you're not like a pro user, you can't use the MCP. Like they won't let you. If you're not, you know, a starter user, like a paying user, you won't be able to use the API. For example, right? So got that all set up today. Feeling really stoked about it. Got this account settings page kind of updated just now. Just very basic. Name, email that you use to sign up with, status of the email. I don't really like this field, but it added it, so whatever. Date created, account ID that's truncated with a show and copy. Little change plan button if I wanted to change plans. This is gonna fail because my VPN again, don't worry about it. I just don't want to turn off my VPN, because if I do, the stream jacks up. It like glitches and stuff. So I've already had too many streaming woes today. Obviously, I was streaming without audio for 45 minutes. But yeah. So the next thing will be something boring again, but it's necessary, I think, is using our Go High Level integration that we already built earlier in the flow in packages, Go High Level, and adding in like one feature that you can do to where if the developer who's using this repository wants to know a bit of information about anything the user is doing, they'll be able to use this Go High Level package that I built. Go High Level is a CRM, by the way, if you don't know. It's like HubSpot or maybe Airtable if people use that for CRM. Some people do. Crazy to me, but so what I'll do is probably like last login as an example, right? Last time user logged in. So if they haven't logged, so an idea would be if they haven't logged in for 7 days and they're on the free tier, remind them that they're still on the free tier, or maybe like they're, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could be anything, right? Say they're on a free trial and their trial's about to end. They haven't logged in a couple days. The wholesome thing to do would be to remind them that it's expiring, and B, to try and do some sort of upsell in there, right? That's the whole thing about apps nowadays. Is like anyone can build anything. It's not particularly impressive to build stuff anymore, but it is impressive to grow things, right? If you grow an app to even 10K MRR, like you did something right. 10K a month is great money, right? I mean, it's not like life changing, I wouldn't say, but it's great money. So I'm gonna put a lot of emphasis on like the marketing side of this stuff. It'll mostly be organic for me personally, but what to do with the traffic after it gets to you is kind of what I'm focusing on. So, but yeah, today's like evening stream, very successful. Great success. Anyone who doesn't know what that is, shame on you. So, oh yeah, I wanted to see what my neo-brutalism thing turned out to be. My Soku voice. I'm actually really curious to see what type of app it's gonna pull up for me. This is the actual production build, and so I'll have to like rebuild it. Oh sweet, appreciate it, Echo. Thank you, bro. Yeah, setting out OBS is weird. It's a very antiquated UI, in my opinion. Like it's old and kind of clunky. I mean, but it does the job, right? What do you stream, dog? Are you streaming? Are you recording? Like, what are you getting into? I'm curious. My interest is piqued with a QUE. Okay, foundation. I reskinned the whole app around the design tokens. It looks cohesive everywhere. Then added real terminal character. Ooh, nice. I think I could have just gone into the README. No. Okay, yeah. Full desktop app, PMP Tari dev. Let's see what it looks like. I'm so curious. just me, or like, I think because I'm so bad at design. I'm so bad at design, my dudes. Like, anything that looks remotely decent, it always gets me going. Like, this front end is pretty cool. I don't know, like these colors, like even like that. The small things, like I hover over this and it copies, or it like highlights it in this brand color. I don't know, I like that stuff. I will be streaming my build. I have innovated a world first behavioral OS for saving money. Think Fortnite for savings. Ooh, that's kind of cool. That's actually really cool. Do you have a do you have like a landing page or anything? I'd love to check it out. That'd be dope, dude. That would be dope. Let me see. Okay, hasn't built the second one yet. Where are you? Okay, it's running. Where? Because usually it opens. Oh, it's up back here. Oh, but I have to open it from this terminal thing. Ooh, I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. It's really dark. Ooh, actually, I think I do hate it. It's really dark. Maybe if it was, yeah, I don't know. You have any suggestions for like colorways, or like someone should feed me a prompt. Someone should feed me a prompt in chat to like make this look how they want it to look. I'm gonna open source this, by the way. It's for Mac only though, and I'm probably not gonna do Windows because I don't have a Windows machine, and I wouldn't even know if I could ship something to Windows or Linux users that wouldn't break. So, but fun fact, I don't know if any of you guys saw this today or not, but let me see if I can zoom in on it, because it's actually kind of cool. If I make this go big, and Claude just released its own voice to text feature within the CLI. So you just go /voice, type dog, toggle voice mode, and all you gotta do is hold down the spacebar key for an extended amount of time. Let's see if I can zoom in here. And it's actually really cool because when you do, you hold down spacebar. Hello? Oh, it's disabled. It was already enabled. I forgot. Voice. Hopefully y'all can see that okay. Yeah, y'all can see it. So now all you have to do is hold down spacebar, and it starts dictating, and it dictates in real time. So unlike the other apps where, you know, it listens to you for 7 years and then you let go and it pastes it in, this does it in real time, which is very fire. The second thing is this little graphic animation right here. That guy. It gets taller the louder you speak. So if I move the mic away from my mouth and I start talking, well, it's hearing the music now. Let me turn this off. And if I talk like quieter, it's like really small, right? But if I come in really close and talk really loud, it gets really big. How dope is that? I don't know. I just love software. So things like this, it makes me feel like a 12-year-old kid, you know, like it makes me feel like a 12-year-old kid watching the intro to Halo. I don't know. Call me a nerd. But it's cool stuff. So if anyone's using Claude and you don't want to pay for WhisperFlow anymore and you do pay for WhisperFlow, maybe maybe you don't have to anymore. Obviously, this is only in the Claude terminal if you're a terminal user, but I don't know. I think it's dope. And this is going to be a common theme. Like, I think it's going to be a recurring theme where the big dogs are going to absorb and or build out new features that, you know, these smaller companies are doing. So you have to figure out something. You have to figure out how to build something that is an integration layer, I think, to where like the big dogs aren't gonna do it. Like it's either too much hassle or maybe too much red tape around, you know, legal stuff. I don't know. But as far as like software goes, this is a prime example. Whisperflow's been around for like a little over a year, and now Claude just released something native, and I'm willing to bet Whisperflow will lose so many users over this. I could be wrong, but anyways, that was my plug for Claude for whatever reason. I just thought it was cool. I saw it today and I used it a couple times, and I love how it's in real time. Like every word you say, it starts recording it, which is dope. I just think it's cool. I use Claude desktop app. That feature's making me want to swap. I prefer desktop apps so I can connect to MCPs. You can connect to MCPs in the CLI, but it's just per project, right? But it just depends. Yeah, it just depends. You could have a Claude project that's not code based on your, like, in your home folder or something, and have your skills in there, like your business skills, your MCPs. So in code, what the MCPs look like, it's just the MCP.json, and you'll connect all of them in here, and you'll give it, you know, your information or whatever, and it just seamlessly connects to them, which is dope. So I haven't used Claude Desktop a ton, because mostly what I use these agents for is agentic coding, right? Doing this stuff. I don't particularly use it for like workflows or anything. A cheat code that I don't think that a lot of people know is like skill chaining, and this is one thing that I will use in the future when I start, you know, marketing my own app in the future, probably like 2 months from now. You know, going out and finding ICP, you know, finding people on Instagram to DM, a cold pitch, basically. It's like a cold call. And there's lots of stuff, market research, etc., etc. So, but I need to redesign this, because this is dookie. I don't like this at all. This brown color is like barely even visible. This is like, I don't want to say brutalism, but it's way too, it's too much. I'm just really bad at design, even like thinking of designs. What's an app someone likes, like the UI in chat, that I could be like, hey, make it look like this? Trending web apps 2026. I looked at this earlier, but there's no screenshots in here. Dark mode is popular, Anti-design and neo-brutalism, raw aesthetics, bold statements. What is this? No. That's gonna be a big negative for Papa Smurf. Big negative for Papa Smurf. Oh wow, that's kind of cool. Jeez. Not really for a web app, but anyways, I should probably not waste time on that. I don't really care all that much. This is web app ideas. I just want trending web app styles, UI, top website design trends, 3D immersive elements. I don't think I like any of these. Oh my god, that's crazy. Lush. No, dude. No. No. It's not Headspace. It's playful. It's like a kid's app. Surface. Oh, Starface. It's kind of neat. This is kind of neat. We'll do this one. Let's see what this does. Use the Playwright MCP to browse this website and make the Soku voice app emulate its styles. No, see it. Do that again. Starface style world, dude. It's crazy. It's gonna come back and look diabolical. My background music is louder than your casual speaking. Man, my settings are all messed up, dog. Jeez. I appreciate it. I need to have like some sort of monitoring system to where it's like I can like listen to it and hear, because that would have been helpful an hour ago. Yeah. I appreciate the feedback though, my boy. Otherwise I wouldn't know, because I'm just listening to the music that y'all are listening to as well, like from my speakers and stuff. So yeah, it's like I don't have like a monitoring system. You're new to AI, could I recommend somewhere where you can learn the basics and move to advanced learning? That's a good question. Who do I recommend that's like free? And like intro. I would say probably this guy, AI Automation Society. He gives like good, let's see, classroom. Yeah, I'd probably go in here. Watch all these videos. It's free to join. I don't know if I can paste a link in here. I'll try and paste a link in school or in chat. It might redact it. So, but I think he has some good information. Yeah, and it's free. Yeah, I don't really ever get on school though. Honestly, for work stuff, you might want to look into using Claude. Is it Claude Desktop, the one that like controls your computer and stuff? I don't really use it. I usually just use Claude or Agentic stuff for, oh, it's Cowork. So Cowork is actually pretty dope because it can control your computer like without your hands on it. So you'll ask it to do something, even especially like recurring work. Like if you have to, I don't know, do something on your computer every day, every morning, you can set up a scheduled task and it'll go and like click stuff on your computer and it'll go do it for you. Obviously you have to like guide it and tell it what to do exactly, but you might just want to start playing around with that. That could be a good start. But yeah, probably this guy. All right, let's see what this little cutie's doing. Import sparkles and star. What? Is this gonna be fantastical? Is this updating in real time? That'd be sick. Ooh, it is. Oh, wow. I don't know if zesty is the word, but it's cute. It looks like not popcorn. It looks like cotton candy. I actually don't hate this, dude. I actually don't hate this. Oh, shoot. Maybe we change the pink to green, though. I don't mind the yellow. Maybe change the pink. Maybe change the pink to green. I think that would go a long way. Made with love? I didn't write that. Made with yellow heart, dude. Oh, you can't see it. It's behind the... It's like, there's this little thing down here I just added. Made with heart. Made with love. You're... Bro, this whole thing, it's like... Lowercase UR, your dictation, BFF. It's trying to be... whatever generation my young sister-in-law is. She's like 20? I think she's 20. Is that Gen Z or Gen X? I don't even know. It's funny. Anyways, I'm yapping at this point. Side quest complete as far as like redesigning this so it doesn't look terrible. I think bigger borders would make this a little better, because it kind of fades into the background. Maybe the background needs to be a little darker. What did it change? If I can go in here and change... Oh wait, this is Launch Toku. It's this one. What did it change? Settings, app.css, branded assets. Maybe we change this to like a neon, this like green color. Why don't I build something for hackathons? That's a good question, dude. Why don't I build stuff for hackathons? I think my toxic trait, honestly, dude, is think my toxic trait is that I don't think that building is impressive anymore, personally. Because I think that I could build just about anything. And so it's like, oh, he's just building just another XYZ. Even though, I don't know, this is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. I hear like a lot of these guys, like AI influencers or whatever, like the guy I showed you, like this guy. The reason I recommended him too is like I've met him. And he's a cool guy, pretty nerdy, which is great. I mean, but he's a cool guy. And I think he does his best just to really just share genuine value. But anyways, I think a lot of people like him are starting to do those like hackathon style challenges for their communities or whatever, which I think it's a good idea. It drives community engagement. But I kind of see, I don't want to say this, dude. I probably shouldn't say this. Some of me wonders if some of them do it not only for the community engagement, but they have an ulterior motive. I'm not going to say what I think the ulterior motive is because I don't want to accuse someone of doing something I would never do or whatever. But I do wonder if they have an ulterior motive behind it. Oof, that's gross. It needs to be, even if it was that color. I hate it. I actually hate it. Yeah, it's fine. Kamari, have you ever built anything for hackathons? Seems like you may have. Apparently some of them give away money too. Which is another reason I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, apparently some of them give away money. Which is cool. Super cool. Give them back to the community and stuff. Cause this guy, dude, this guy cleans up. Like as far as like making bread, he cleans up. He does very, very, very well. He doesn't show it on social media or anything or even on here, but he makes a lot. Stacks. Well, alright, I'm not going to keep doing this because that's silly. I like generally what this looks like. So we're going to move on. We will move on. Not me trying to buy a $5,000 supercomputer. Super laptop. Alright, where are we at as far as the commits go? Soku voice, don't care about you. Launch Soku. We got 20. And we're on account billing. We're just on a feature branch. It was supposed to be feature. Dang. Get checkout. Feature. Account billing. Get add update account billing styles. Git push. Nice. I'm struggling with the UI. I've built a deterministic engine for my app, but the website look real indecisive. Bro, I know, dog. Like, The website, like, design is the hardest part of anything, because like you can't fake taste. And I just don't particularly have taste when it comes to like web design. I build like integrations and connect APIs and, you know, migrate data and create my own APIs and mutate data and all that kind of stuff. Like, I can do all that stuff. But like, if you were to ask me to come up with this, even something as goofy as this on my own, I wouldn't even know what to call this. Like, I don't know what this like drop shadow right here is called. So I wouldn't even know how to prompt that unless I saw it. It's just not my thing, you know? And it's not my thing, and it's not something I want to be good at. I don't want to be good at design. I do not care. Right? There's 17 other things that I want to do besides be good at design. Do I like pretty designs? I do. But I don't want to be good at it. And I don't think it could be a moat, right? It could be something that sets you apart from everyone else if you wanted to be good at design, and like you pull up to the scene and you're like, hey, make my app look good, and you charge them $1,000 or $2,000, and then you prompt your way to something cool like this. I don't know. I just have to find inspiration first. That's why I went on Google earlier. So but if you have your website up right now, we could look at it, dude. I don't know if you have it up yet, but that'd be dope if we looked at it. I actually downloaded an open source like terminal grid style app. So instead of it being in VS Code like this, and like having the terminals 1, 2, 3, 4 next to each other, some people have been building apps that are basically terminal, not TUIs, because this is a TUI, but it's like a terminal based app. Let me see if I can find it. Where were you? New window. But someone pulled up in chat earlier yesterday. He actually shows up a lot in chats and yaps with me. Open recent. It's called Clanker. So if we go in here and run, I think it's working now. Somewhat. Yeah, I think it's working now. I had to make a couple changes for Mac because he built it for Linux. npm run dev. No! Oh, it's already in use. Wait, what? Why did it pull up this? Maybe because I'm already... Well, it says... It doesn't have a fallback, basically. Because he built this with Tari 2. It's a library, or a framework. And so we're both... I mean, I'm running mine on Tari dev. Soku voice. I'll just quit this. Clear. And then go back to his. Quit this. Clear. Now it should run. Yeah, so it's actually really cool. This is how it opens. It's called Clanker Grid. You'll open like a... I'll just open the one that already... I'll do Soku voice. Why not? Because it's smaller. You'll open a project, like a repository, for wherever your code lives or whatever you're trying to do within terminal apps, TUIs. You'll choose the harness, you know, whether it's just a regular terminal, Codex, Claude, or Open Code. I never use Open Code, but whatever. We'll choose Codex. Browse all the models. We'll do 5.5. He has up to 4 terminals by default, and then you launch the workspace, and so now you're in your repository. So it's basically just like VS Code, right? You can see it next, like side by side. Actually, we'll pull this up. It's up this way, and it's up this way. Oh, yay! So it's basically kind of like VS Code, but it's just you're just using terminals. You are far more knowledgeable with all this. I just bought Claude and off I went. Vibe learning still to this day. Hey, I'm proud of you for starting, dude. You know? I mean, we all have to start at some point. I've been doing development for a long time, and then, you know, when these agentic tools came out, it's kind of just like the next step, and I use them every day and I enjoy it. It's like I genuinely feel, especially with like the rapid product releases, even within Claude and Codex and Grok build and all that stuff, I feel like it's the Halo days again, where it's like you get these new games and these new maps and stuff, you know, new skins on your Call of Duty weapons and stuff like that. That's kind of how it feels to me, but maybe I'm a nerd like that. Anyways, so it opens Clanker Grid, opens your project in here, and then opens however many terminals you want. And then you can basically start coding in your app with multiple different terminals, which is cool. Personally, I don't really use more than 2 at a time, because I just can't keep track of everything that I'm trying to do. And so, and he's the same way too. Like he wouldn't mind me saying this, because he said he only uses like 1 or 2 at a time as well. So some people will launch like 8 agents and try and do 8 things simultaneously in one repository, which I think is absolutely batshit crazy. But it's still a cool concept, right? So you can like go in here and ask it to do stuff, which is dope. Yo, what up, Barat? You're back. Oh, dude, I never signed up for your thing. I need to do that. Shoot. Wait, don't remind me. I remember what it is. Barat actually has a cool product. I think has some validity to it. His app is like a competitor analysis tool, to where you can go in and enter in like your competitors for whatever SaaS app, and you can stay in the know on their new releases, any news that they have come out with, like changelog type stuff, I think. Maybe even social media posts that they're posting and stuff like that, which is a really cool idea. So I'm trying to remember what it's called. I like to think that I have a really good memory. I like to think that I have a really good memory, but I can't remember the domain right now. Hold on. Let me cook. I'm gonna get there. If I don't, I'm gonna ask you what it is. Yeah. While I'm thinking, I'm gonna go to GitHub and open a PR. Yeah, dude, it's a good idea. Of course I remember. It's a good idea. And honestly, dude, I don't know. Some ideas are better than others, but I think any idea is better than none. Because I think whether or not it gets off the ground, whether or not like you get, 100K MRR or whatever, you build stuff and you're going to learn along the way, right? And you're going to learn about new industries. You're going to learn about new niches. You're going to learn about new things within business that you didn't know before. And so any idea is better than sitting on your hands and doing nothing and no idea. So, but I do think the competitor analysis tool is sick. So, Yeah. God dang it. I want to remember what that domain is, dude. Give me the first letter. What's the first letter of the domain? Oh, nice, dude. Hell yeah. What CRM do you use, out of curiosity? First letter is R. Okay. Yeah, what CRM do you use, out of curiosity? Oh, it's all in-app? Create a dashboard that notifies me via email? Oh, sick. That's dope. Whoa. All right, in GitHub, we got launch Soku. We do have a cheeky pull request. That's gonna go into stage. And dude, I don't remember what your domain is. You gotta remind me. I feel terrible. I can't think of it. Sandcastle? I want to say I heard about this. Sandcastle's AI? This guy? No, probably not this. Probably not this then. Oh, probably this. Yeah, this guy. Oh, damn. It's got a lot of stars. When did he first release it? April 13th? Yeah. He hasn't touched it in a while. Okay, what does it do? Let's go look. What is Sandcastle? A TypeScript library for orchestrating AI coding agents in isolated sandboxes. You invoke it with agents with a single Sandcastle run. Sandcastle handles sandboxing with the agent configurable branch strategy. The commits made on the branches get merged back. Provider agnostic. Oh, interesting. I don't know what this is actually. What is this? Podman? Okay. Interesting. Have you used this yet? Oh, nice. Nice. That's actually pretty cool. So I wonder, oh, that's probably why there's so many pull requests, because people are creating issues in his code and it's going and fixing it automatically and then creates his PR. Almost willing to bet. Maybe. Let's see issues. Interesting. I might have to check this out. That'd be cool. I'm gonna have to check this out. Aditya, did you have an app that you wanted to show us? I don't know if you pasted it or not. Maybe YouTube blocked it. I don't know. T3 codes. Is that like Tmux? T3 codes. Open source control pane for coding agents. Yeah, pretty much like this guy, right? Kind of same idea. Kind of same idea. But it has orchestrate Claude Code, Codex, open code, cursor from one surface, bring your own subscription, fork the whole thing. One button to commit and push and make a PR. Yeah, everything's just gonna go so fast nowadays, dude. I'm gonna have to try this. If you don't like it, if you don't like something, fork it. Some people are so generous, dude. Just like open source, big projects like this. And it's all open source. Like, how do you make money? Ping.gg. That can't be a domain. Oh, that's funny. His GitHub handle is his website. Things by Ping. Theo's company. We build things. No way. That's cool. Backed by Y, dude. By Y Combinator. T3 chat. Basically like a GPT wrapper or something. Subscription, Gemini Flash, probably rate limited. That's kind of cool. All right, so he built T3 chat, T3 code. He built YouTube. Just kidding. Oh, damn. This guy. I know this guy. Yeah, I've seen him around. He's pretty popular. I feel like it's him. It's youtube.com/ it's like the prime time. This guy's pretty big, but he's more like in the weeds on stuff. It's hard to learn things from him, but he has cool concepts. So it's that guy, and then YouTube. This guy, Fireship. He's kind of like edgy now, but he's been around for so long, dude. But he's more news stuff. Yeah, Primogen. I like Primogen, dude. I fuck with him. He seems like a cool guy. And he's obviously been in development for a super long time too. He's been coding for like 10 years. Obviously, he probably makes all of his money from this YouTube channel now, which is awesome for him. Matt. Oh, is this the same guy that made the other thing you were talking about? What else did you say? Yeah, so did I, dude. So did I. I watched all this guy's stuff. Back in the day, dude. Back when I started in 2019, I watched every single one of his coding tutorial videos. Who's this guy? Probably not him. This guy? Whoa, that website, dog. Oh, I think I've heard of this guy too. I think I watched a couple of this guy's videos. Yes, I have. He's a big skills guy. He gives a lot of his skills away for free. Oh, Pocock, yeah. Yeah, he's a big skills guy. He has a massive mono repo or a repo. Users. This guy. Yeah, he has a massive skills library of his his own skills, right? Yeah. So he has like engineering. Very, very cool stuff. I haven't used any of his yet. Set up Matt Peacock skills. Issue tracker, very cool. Yeah, I actually need to star him because I watched a video of his the other day. Oh, I did star him already. Bro, my memory, dog. What? That's funny. I need to star this. It literally already starred, bro. Oh, they don't call me Clown Supreme for nothing. You should try grill with docs. Okay. I think that's the video I watched, actually. Docs, no. Grill with docs. For software, I'm glad you asked. This stack is what I use. And this is what I'll be giving away. Like, what? Dude, go away. I forgot there's a bug in this when it's in local development. Yeah. So Neon, Postgres, Next.js. This is tweaking because it's in local development. But yeah. Let's do this real quick. Skill.md. Does he have a CLI to download these? Sign up for the newsletter. Oh, right here. Let's go in here. Let's go in. Launch Soku. We'll go. Get checkout stage. Get pull. Oh wait, I wanted to merge this first though. because all my checks have passed, so we're Gucci. Let's merge this in, get into stage, trigger deployment, and then get pull. Should get some cute data. Nice. Some more updates, and then let's go and download that skills thing that Bharat is talking about and do grill with docs. Yes. Okay, grill with docs. Wait, why is it doing both? Grill with me? What? Hold on. Hold, please. Grill with docs. I've heard about Caveman too. Set up, map peacock skills to issues to prod, triage issues through state machine driven triage. Whoa. Design an interface. Edit. Okay. Yeah, we'll try grill with docs. Claude Code, project, Symlink, yes. So let's go and read the skill itself. Grilling session that challenges your plan against existing domain models, sharpens terminology, updates documentation, context MD, ADRs, inline decision crystallize. Use when user wants to stress test a plan against our project's language and documented decisions. Yeah, send it, bro. Would I use an app that makes missing your daily goals actually costly? I've heard of something like that, but it wasn't for daily goals. It was for something else. It was like every time you opened your app or something when you weren't supposed to, it like cost you $1 or something. And I think that app cranked. And so me personally, I probably wouldn't use that, but I know people would. Bro, that's so true too, Bharat. The name of that game is actually Life. When you miss your goals, your bank balance gets costly. Yeah. But I would build it, dude, for sure. I'd build that footy. Also, did you play football, like soccer, growing up? Footy Flux 47. That sounds like you used to play football. Bharat, send your GitHub profile. I think actually you shared it with me the other day. God dang it. I know you did. No, maybe I misspelled it. Links are blocked. Just give me your username, please. Harkara actually built that app live. Oh, the one I'm talking about, the one where you like opened your app and it charged you $1 or something. Can I not block? Oh, wait, what am I doing? Who is this? BNAP 00. I like it. Okay. Yeah. I think that app cranked, dude. So footy, I would say that it's not a bad idea. Go for it. Build it, dude. Nice, dude. Yam blog. Oh, you got a website and everything? Oh, this is dope. This is sick. I might make these a little, this text a little brighter. I can barely see it. I mean, I can see it, but this is cool. I like this. I agree with this, by the way. Ah, Rival Vantage. I remembered. Just kidding. What an idiot. I'm so dumb, dude. This was the app. I love this, dude. Store auditor. You said you made like four projects. I remember you saying that. Yeah. Other builds. Oh god. Oh nice. SEO auditor. That's sick. Dude, this is dope. You've done a lot of cool stuff. Holy shit. Very active on GitHub too. You've been coding for a while, dude. Damn. 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 Bro, you've been coding for a long time. Is this your first commit ever, dude? Oh, just joined GitHub. This is so cool. Oh, Yamblog. This is the one you were saying you need to add. It's a file-based markdown blog engine for modern web apps. Okay. But preferred stack is React and Next. Push to a multi-framework blog system instead of framework-specific setup. That's dope. Yamblog.dev. Ah, shoot. Oh, it must be new. Any new domain on this device, like this computer, gets blocked. So I have to like disable my VPN to look at it, which is annoying. I wonder if I could do it on a new or incognito. Sometimes that works. No. That's dumb. I don't want to disable my VPN because it like it like shuts down my stream sometimes when I disable the VPN. What if I go here? No. Dang it. That's dope, dude. I think your shit's really good. It's awesome. I'm looking forward to trying out this grill with docs. The caveat is you have to have good documentation, right? Because it said it stresses tests your plan, the one that you create, intra project against when a user wants, against the documented decisions. So you need predetermined documentation on like your stack, your programming style, etc., etc. Which I have some of that. I have a big stack decision. It's not really docs, but it's like how I like to build my software and what we're using throughout the whole thing. And so I wonder if it could use this against the what was it called? Gorilla Docs skill. Aditya, I'm building two things. One, which will probably be open source, is just my stack that I was showing you a minute ago. I wish my thing wasn't bugging, but basically a way to build an app and not have to worry about all the infrastructure. So like I build all of this. It's bugging because I have it open in dev. Why is it doing that though? Let's just fix that real quick. Ah, shoot. Yeah, no, anyways, building a boilerplate application so you can have a production ready application ready from the get-go, and you just have to build features. And then on top of that, I'm building my own thing, which is this 2.0. Currently it's called MySoku, and it's an app where you post a TikTok and it posts to all the other platforms, but then it'll also transform the original post into templates, like a text-based template or an image-based template. Well, it's not working, but image-based template looks like this, and you can create automations from it. So post a TikTok, repost to Instagram, Threads, Facebook, and then post like a text-based to Threads and then a screenshot style to Threads, or another screenshot style to Facebook or whatever. So it's basically social media automation, but with the root being an original piece of content. Because I think that's super important for content creation, at least, is for it to be unique ideas and not just AI slop, in my humble opinion. But yeah, so that's the root of it. There'll be other features too, but did I check posties? I want to say I did. I didn't look in. Well, I looked at it on stream the other day when you were in here. I think. Wasn't it the social media thing that you shared the other day? Oh yeah, I've seen that. It's similar. Yeah, I've seen this. It's similar. Oh, this is cool. See, I had this idea that I wanted to do too, but it's like a feature down the road. Yeah, and I think this is open source too. Post-its is open source. Yeah, Post-its is cool. Very, I'm sure they crank, dude. Yeah, I knew they were gonna do this. This was a feature that I wanted to build inside of Soku too. Because that's what the MCP is for. In here. Yeah, MCP. So I'll be able to go. I actually think I shared it on stream the other day, where my idea was to go in here and be like, create a carousel for this image or for this quote, and the quote is, the sobering thing about time is that you only know its value once it turns into a memory. And so it would go in and basically create a image or a carousel or something with this text on it, and it would post immediately to the social medias, or it would schedule it and you could go like and review it in a draft or whatever, which is literally what these guys are doing now, which is so cool. Very, very cool. I'm just a little bit behind. Yeah. I think these guys crank. They're hiring? Oh, wow. That's no money. That's crazy. That's nuts. What? Hey, they use all my technologies. They use the same ones I do. Nest, Temporal, which I literally have in mine. I think we use the same exact stack. Submit a pull request. I don't know how far money goes over there in India, but this you could make this amount of money working at Starbucks here. Yeah, because like, if this is a full-time job, if it's a part-time job, it's different. But divided by 2080, it's $23 an hour. So a little more than Starbucks, but if you did the other one, 36. 36,000, divided by 2080. 2080 is the amount of hours in a working year. So this is $17 an hour. You can make that working at like McDonald's in the States, which, I mean, working remote versus working at McDonald's, obviously one's better than the other. But yeah, I don't know how far this goes in India. Current Rupee, I think it's called. Rupee? Rupee? Oh, 2 E's. So 48K is 4 million. What is one average meal cost in India? Oh, 50 cents. Okay, so that's a lot of money over there. Oh, that's insane. 50 cents. Is this true? You can buy a full meal for 40 rupees over there? Bro, you should apply to this. Bro, literally go do this. I bet you could crank. All you have to do is submit a pull request, a PR review, and you're hired. I got 3 million at my last job yearly, 3 million rupees. $3 million rupees. So 31,000. But you have to think, y'all's cost of living is probably so much less, which is a good thing. Like one plate of food in the US is like one lunch is like at least $15. So this much rupees, 1,442. But like you'll get meals that are like $21. Sometimes they're like $24. 24 for a lunch, I would say, is expensive. But 24 for a dinner is not expensive. Like for a dinner for one person, it's like I'd say 29. I'd say 29 is probably average, maybe 28. But it could get up to 35. It just depends on where you're eating. But like nowhere in the US can you get lunch for $5 and be full at least. At least for me. I'm kind of a big guy, and so I eat a lot. But so, dude, you should literally go and apply to this. Go in, find an issue or something. They got 161 issues open. TikTok direct post audit rejection. UI does not comply with TikTok consent sharing UX guidelines. You could pick any of these, dude. And then go in here. So I guess you'll go in here and pick one of these and fix it. And then you'll go in here and like review one of these. These are stale, but February 28th. Yeah, I don't know. Might be something to think about. You could even build that feature that I was talking. I don't know if they have it done already, but you can even build that feature that I was just talking about. Yeah, I think they already did it though. Bro, you could literally go in and do what I already did in Soku. This could be your PR, and I think it would be a good PR. You could go in, create like templates. I don't know if they have templates or not. Shoot. Wait. Yeah, maybe they have templates, maybe they don't. Oh, they have something like this. They have design. So you can design it, but you can't do templates. But if you created a way to make these guys templates versus just one-offs, and then add what I added in here, I'm telling you to help my future competitor so you can get a job. But I think you would get a job if you did this. and then add in something like this AI transcript, to where they can say, okay, I want to use this template ID in Claude. You could say use template ID, or just like the name of it, use template name example, or you could say use template ID this and add this text to it and create a draft for Instagram, right? And it would use this text, it would paste it, where'd it go? It would paste it in here, and it would turn into a post .com/Hormozy. It would turn into a post just like this, and it would get posted to the drafts of the calendar. I can't, there's no guarantees in life, but I bet if you figured out how to do that, you might have a job at Post-its. And you'd be building a feature that I already built for my competitor. Anyways, we've been yapping a long time. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Nothing but up. We should have bought this back in the day, dude. Damn. All right, boys. I'm probably going to dip. It's 1:20 a.m. I got to be up for work tomorrow. Thankfully, my job's pretty chill. Pretty chill. Yeah. I'm gonna try this tomorrow. This grill with docs thing. I'm gonna try this tomorrow. I appreciate the share. But I think that's all I got tonight, boys. Tomorrow, I'm going to try this. We're going to build a feature. I think it's going to be connecting to PostHog, maybe Go High Level. I can't remember really. But I'll figure it out before tomorrow. But we're going to continue crushing on with this mono repo. I appreciate all the hangs. Bro, you gotta send me the PR when you open it for Post-its. All right, I'm out. Peace, fellas. Y'all be easy.